Good evening. Welcome to the class. How are you, Miguel?
How are you, teacher?
I'm great, Miguel. How are you today?
Hi then, teacher.
Very good. Thank you for joining, Miguel. And hello, Rene. How are you?
I am okay, teacher.
Amazing. Thank you for joining, Rene. And hello, Jose. How are you today?
Hello, um, I'm happy.
Happy. That's very nice. Thank you for joining, Jose. It's nice to have you here. So we are going to wait for 1 minute and then we are going to start. Let's wait for the other classmates. They are coming. Okay, so we are going to start. And today we are going to practice the present perfect one more time before we are about to finish the module. So we are going to practice this one more time. How are you, Mari?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Mari. Welcome. How are you today?
I am good, teacher. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you for joining, Mari. And hello, Ronald. Welcome. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I am. Uh, I am slept every day. I slept every day.
Ah, you slept all day. That sounds great, Ronald, that you had time to sleep all day. And let's see, we have Maria. Hello, Maria. How are you today?
Good evening, I am fine.
Good evening, Maria. Amazing. Thank you for joining. So, we are going to start with this activity. Present perfect. Again, we are going to practice this topic. And that is the question. What is the happiest experience that you have ever had? Something that made you very, very happy. So let's begin with Jose. What is the happiest experience that you have ever had, Jose?
When I went to a place that I didn't know about, that it was there.
Okay, very good. And what is that place, Jose?
Um, the name is Jardín Botánico La Laguna.
Okay, I think I have gone there before. It's a very beautiful place. And let me ask you, Jose, when did you visit El Jardín Botánico?
This last month.
Ah, the last month. That sounds nice. Very good, Jose. Thank you so much for sharing. Now let me ask Ronald, what is the happiest experience that you have ever had?
Um, maybe when I visited a lake,
When you visited
a lake,
a lake,
and I fish.
you went fishing?
Mm, So Yes, I fishing.
You went fishing? And how long ago? Where did you go to this lake, Ronald? When did you go to this lake?
Once a month.
You go once a month.
Yes.
And what is
Uh,
the name of the lake, Ronald?
Ilopango Lake.
Ilopango Lake. That sounds very nice, Ronald. And who do you go with?
with my friends and other people.
Okay, very good. That sounds great, Ronald. Thank you so much for sharing. And welcome, Denny. Welcome, Carla. Thank you for joining. Let me ask, let's see. Miguel, what is the happiest experience that you have ever had?
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Uh, the best experience that has happened to me is going to Isla de Roatán
Mm-hmm.
for work session, but it's been a very nice experience.
Okay, that sounds amazing, Miguel. So you went to Roatán.
Yes,
And how many days did you stay there, Miguel?
uh, repeat, teacher.
How many days did you spend or did you stay in Roatán?
Uh, 12 days.
12 days.
Yes,
And did you swim or what did you do in Roatán, Miguel?
uh, uh, I am no much swim.
Mhm.
Uh, for for the experience, la experiencia, o sea, experience,
Mhm.
it- it's very, it's very happy.
Okay,
Uh,
Mhm.
the, the fact, o sea, el hecho de conocer
Mhm.
y disfrutar mucho.
Okay. Is the fact that you know Roatán, it's true. It's a very, very amazing experience, Miguel.
Yes, teacher, it's a best experience.
Very good. Thank you so much for sharing, Miguel. Now let me ask Mari, let's see. Mari de Gonzalez, what is the happiest experience that you have ever had, Mari?
And it can be any type of experience, teacher.
Yes, anything.
Okay, and the best experience that has made me happy is the birth of my children, teacher.
Mhm. That sounds amazing, Mari. And let me ask you, how long ago did it happen? How old are your children?
And my daughter, she's 10 years old, and my son, he's 7 years old. Teacher.
Okay, so 10 years ago and 7 years ago. That is very beautiful, Mari. And let me ask you, mm, let's see, where were they born?
And my daughter in San Salvador, teacher,
Mhm.
and my son in Santa Ana.
Okay, and where do you live, Mari?
Actually, in Aguachapan.
Okay, so you live in Ahuachapan, but you said your daughter was born in Santa Ana, right? And your son in San Salvador.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that sounds very,
Different place.
uh in different places. That sounds very interesting, Mari. Thank you so much for sharing. And that is true. A lot of moms say that their happiest experience is when their daughters or sons are born, when their children are born. And finally, let me ask Jenny, what is the happiest experience that you have ever had, Jenny?
I think one of that make me like really happy
Mm-hmm.
is the when I went to Portezuelo.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really beautiful place. I like it, and I remember that I ride a horse.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. I didn't expect that I was going to do that, and I never happy riding a horse, so it was like it was scary because I'm already like old, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it was really beautiful, and I have a really happy moment with my family, and that's it.
Very good. Very good, Jenny. Thank you for sharing. And that sounds really, really fun that you got to ride a horse. Sounds very, very fun. Thank you so much for sharing, guys. And now we are going to review the present perfect. So I think that you already know and remember the present perfect, but let's practice. So let's begin with Carla. Can you read the use of the present perfect, Carla, please?
Okay, teacher. Present perfect. For something that started in the past and continues in the present.
Very good. Now the examples, Carla.
They've been married for 50 years. She has lived in Liverpool all her life.
All her life. Very good, Carla. Thanks for reading. So again, guys, this is something that you really need to remember with present perfect. Something that started in the past, but continues in the present. That is the key for the present perfect. So questions with this one or everything clear? Okay.
Clear, teacher.
Thank you, Carla. So if you don't have questions, now we have some verbs. Before we go to the affirmatives and negatives, let's take a look to the regular verbs in past participle. So let me ask Maria. Can you read, Maria, this first one, the past participle for regular verbs?
The past participle or regular verbs are typically formed via ed, base
ED.
form, base form, arrive,
Arrive.
call, wait,
Very good. Now the past participle.
arrive, caer y wait.
Very good. Just one thing, Maria. This one. Arrive.
Arrive,
Very good. And this one? Cold.
call,
Very good. Cold. Thank you, Maria. So as you can see, and as you remember, the regular verbs are formed by adding ed in the past participle. You can see it in this example. Now the second rule, let me ask Rene, can you read this second rule, Rene, please?
Okay. With at the is the verb already ends with an e. Base form head, like, past simple, hate, light, past participle, hate, light.
Light. Very good. Just one thing, Rene. This one is hated.
Okay, teacher, hated.
Hated. Very good. Thank you, Rene. So as you can see in this one, When the verb ends with an E, like this one, only add D, like this one, hated and like. So questions with these two rules or everything's fine?
It's clear, teacher.
Very good, thank you, Marie. So if it's clear, we have the last rule here. So for this one, let me ask Kaylin. Can you read, Kaylin, this last rule, please? Kaylin Olmedo, can you read this last rule, please? If the verb, go ahead, you can do it. If the verb ends,
Is the verb and in a consonant and why we change the Y to I and AD.
and not ed. Very good, Kaylin. Thank you. Can you read the examples? Base form and past participle.
Mary
Mhm.
studied.
Studied. Very good, Kaylin. Thank you. So as you can see in these ones, Mary ends with a Y. So we eliminate the Y and we replace it for the I, like this one, and add ed. So any question with this last rule or everything fine? Okay, so if you don't have questions, then we have the auxiliaries. The auxiliaries for the present perfect. So let me ask Jose, can you read, Jose? These ones, the subject and their auxiliaries.
Subject, I, you, they, we. Helping verb, have. Subject, he, she, it. Helping verb, has.
Has. Very good, Jose. So these are the auxiliaries. And look at this. With this I, you, they, we use have. And with these three, we use has. So keep that in mind. And now we can start with the affirmative sentences. So let me ask Jenny, can you read the structure for affirmatives and the examples, please?
Okay, is subject plus have or has plus verb in past participle plus complement. And the examples are I have always lived in El Salvador. She has driven a car for 2 years and they have visited Guatemala before.
Before. Very good, Jenny. Thank you. So now we have this structure. Let me ask Ronald. According to the structure, what is this, Ronald?
The subject. The subject
Very good. Now this one?
is auxiliary verb.
The auxiliary. Very good. Now this one right here.
Is is there in past participle.
Very good. And finally, Ronald?
It's the complement.
The complement. Very good. So as you can see, this is the structure that you have to follow, but there is something important. You can add a frequency adverb in the middle between have and the verb, between have or has and the verb. So you can add that in the sentences. For example, I have always lived in El Salvador, or you can say, I have never lived in El Salvador. Okay? Frequency adverbs if you want to. So everything clear, or do you have any doubt?
It's clear, teacher.
Clear, very good, Maria, thank you. So if you don't have questions, let's create some examples and let's begin with Maria. Can you give me one sentence, affirmative, using the present perfect, Maria, please? Maria Rivera, one sentence. Affirmative using the present perfect. You can do it. You can follow the structure. Okay, then let me ask, let's see. Ronald, one sentence using the present perfect, affirmative.
Um, I have eaten.
Oh, sorry. I have eaten.
I have eaten fish.
I have eaten.
I have eaten fish every day.
Fish. I have eaten fish. I have eaten fish every day. Very good. Yes, you can say this. Something that started in the past and continues to the present. I have eaten fish every day. And let's see, let me ask. Let's see. Miguel, can you give me one sentence? Affirmative using the present perfect.
Okay, teacher. He has played soccer all afternoon.
All afternoon. Very good, Miguel. Amazing example. He has played soccer all afternoon. And finally, let me ask for an example. Jose, one example, affirmative using the present perfect.
I have had an apple in my hand.
In my hand. Very good. Very good, Jose. Thank you so much for your example. So as you can see, we are following the structure in these sentences. So very good examples. And now if you don't have any other question, we can move on to the negatives in the present perfect. So look at these negatives. It's very similar. So let's begin with Maria Rivera. Can you read this one, Maria? The structure and the examples, please. Maria, are you there? Can you read this one? The structure? Okay, then let me ask. Let's see. Let me ask Carla. Can you read, Carla, the structure and the examples, please, Carla?
Okay, teacher. Negative. Subject plus have, has, plus not, plus verb, past pairs, plus complement. Examples. She has not worked at this office for 2 years. I have not seen the movie before.
Before, very good, Carla. Just one thing. This one, worked, like with a T. Worked.
Worked.
Worked. Very good, Carla. Thank you for helping me read. So, as you can see in these ones, the only difference is that we add not between have and has and the verb. So if you see this not, that means it's a negative sentence. So do you have any question with this one or everything is fine?
Everything is fine, teacher.
Okay, Marie, very good. Thank you. So if you don't have questions, let's create some negative examples and let's begin with Jenny. One example using the negatives.
He has not. And
He has.
he has not
Mhm.
came home yet.
Come home. Yeah, the very good example, Carla, correct. He has not come home yet. Very good. Now the next one, let me ask Kaylin. Can you give me one negative example, Kaylin? Using the present perfect. You can do it. Only write not between have and has in the verb. One example, Kaylin. Or Maria Rivera, one example using the negative. What do you think, Maria? Just one example. In the middle of the auxiliary and the verb, we write not. Maria Rivera, one example. You can do it. Okay, then let's go with Miguel. Can you give me one negative example, Miguel?
Okay, teacher. They haven't gone to school today.
They haven't gone to school today. Very good example, Miguel. Thank you so much. Now for the last one today. There we go. The last example, let me ask Carla, what do you think? One negative example using the present perfect.
They haven't arrived late for traffic. For traffic.
For traffic. Very good example, Carla. Thank you so much. They haven't arrived late for traffic. So here you can see the negative. We only add not in the middle. Or these ones, these ones are contractions for have not, right? Haven't. So do you have any doubt with this one or everything is clear? Okay, so if you don't have questions with the examples, now we are going to practice a little bit using the present perfect. So basically, I'm going to play an audio and you are going to help me complete this short quiz. Okay, so let me share the audio and you let me know if you can hear it.
Conversation 1.
Can you hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes,
very
teacher.
good. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Mari. So if you can hear it, let's begin. This first one goes to Miguel. So get ready, Miguel, for the first question. Conversation 1.
Conversation 1.
Have you ever been to Asia?
Yes, I have, many times.
Where have you been?
I have been to Japan, Korea, and China.
Have you been to Indonesia?
No, I haven't been there yet.
And 3.
So that was the first conversation, Miguel. In conversation 1, what country has she visited? Korea or Indonesia?
Ay, teacher, lo siento, no tengo buena recepción y no escuché cortado el video, no sé si lo puede poner de nuevo.
Yes, Miguel, don't worry. Let me play it again.
Conversation 1.
Have you ever been to Asia?
Yes, I have, many times.
Where have you been?
I have been to Japan, Korea, and China.
Have you been to Indonesia?
No, I haven't been there yet.
So what do you think, Miguel?
Eh, is option A.
Very good, Miguel. That is correct. Option A, Korea. She has visited Korea. Now, number 2 is going to be for Maria. Are you there, Maria? Maria Rivera, are you there? Okay, then let's go with Jose. So, this is conversation 2 for you, Jose. Let me play it again.
Conversation 2.
Have you ever eaten Japanese food?
I have. I have eaten lots of Japanese food.
What foods have you eaten?
I've eaten sushi, ramen, and yakisoba.
Have you ever tried natto?
No, I haven't, but I've heard it's disgusting.
Very good. So let me ask you, Jose, in conversation 2, what foods has she eaten, Jose? Sushi or natto?
Sushi.
Sushi. Very good, Jose. That is correct. Now, conversation number 3 is for Ronald. Are you ready, Ronald?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So let me play conversation 3 for you, Ronald.
Conversation 3.
Have you seen the new Star Wars movie?
Yes, I have seen them all.
Have you seen all the Spider-Man movies?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen them all, except the latest one.
Oh, I've seen that one. It's good.
Very good. So this one, Ronald, what movies has Katie seen? Option A or option B?
Option B. Just like the last Spider-Man movie.
Just the last one. Very good. That is correct. Thank you so much, Ronald. And the conversation for the last one goes to Carla. So are you ready, Carla?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So let me play the conversation for you, Carla.
Conversation 4.
Have you tried the new cafe?
No, I haven't. I haven't had time. Have you?
I have. It's really nice, but I've only been there once.
I've heard it is really nice.
It is. They've done a nice job.
Okay, so let me ask you, Carla. In conversation 4, who has been to the new cafe? She has or he has? The boy or the girl?
And he has.
He has. Very good. So the boy has been to the new cafe. Very good job, guys. Great listening skills. And now, to keep practicing, we are going to read a paragraph. We are going to read a story, this one. And then we are going to answer some questions. So the reading is called The Old Colonel. We are going to read about this imaginary colonel. So let's begin with the first one. Mari de Gonzalez, can you read, Mari, the first paragraph?
Okay, teacher. I think I had a very interesting life. I am 73 now and was 79. I had been to so many countries that I can remember all of time. I had also been on to Russia, but I didn't like it at all much to call for me.
Okay, very good, Mari. Thank you for reading. So as you can see, it starts talking about his life. I think I have had a very interesting life. He's 73. He has been to Australia, to South Africa, and also to Russia. So that is the life of the colonel. Let's keep reading. So let me ask, Kaylin, can you read these next paragraph, these 3 lines? They say, Kaylin Olmedo, can you read this one? They say that love, only those 3 lines. They say that love.
They say they love in the present thing, and I agree. I will be married 4 times, but never for more than 5 years. I don't think women really understand me.
Understand me. Very good. Just one thing, Kaylin. This one, women. It's in plural, so women.
Women.
Very good. Thank you, Kaylin. So in this one, he's saying that he has been married 4 times, many, many times. Now let's keep reading about his life. Let me ask. Jenny, can you read, Jenny? These lines from I've never to date.
Yes. I never been on television, but I've been on the radio once. It was a program about life in the military about 20 years ago. I met the prime minister on the same day.
On the same day. Very good, Jenny. Great pronunciation. So you can see that he has never been on television, but he was on the radio once. Now let's continue reading. Let me ask. Maria Rivera, can you read from actually to this one, pity? Actually. Can you read that one, Maria? Actually, I've met Okay, then let me ask Renee. Actually,
Okay, teacher. Actually, I meet a lot of famous people, members of the royal family, famous politicians, and also famous cinema and television personalities. I would never meet the American president, through which is a pity.
is that pity? Very good. Just one thing, Renee. This one, though, like this, though which is a pity.
The which is a pity.
It's a pity. Very good, Renee. Thank you for helping me read. So in this one, as you can see, he met many, many famous people, but he never met the American president. And the last paragraph, let me ask. Let's see. Miguel Ángel, can you read the last paragraph, please? This one, because.
Okay, teacher. Because I have traveled a lot. I have seen a lot of wonderful things and have also eaten and drunk some strange food and drink. I eat cat and rat in India and drank something called mirto. on a little island in Italy many years ago.
Many years ago. Very good, Miguel. Thank you. So as you can see in the last paragraph, he is saying things that he has done. And he mentions strange foods that he has eaten it or that he has wrong. So now that we finished the life of the colonel, we are going to answer some questions. So this one is going to be for, let's go with Jose. The colonel is, how old is he? Take a look, Jose. How old is he? You can find it in the text, in the first line.
73.
Very good. How old is the colonel? 73. That is correct, Jose. Now, let me ask Carla. He worked in the army for, what do you think? You can find it here as well.
61 years.
For 51 years. Very good, Carla. 51 years. Now, this next one is for Jenny. He has been to Australia. How many times, Jenny? You can find it in the first one as well.
6 or 7.
6 or 7 times. Very good, Jenny. That is correct. So 6 or 7, more than 5. Very good. He has been to Russia. How many times? Let me ask. Miguel, he has been to Russia. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think?
One time.
1 time. Very good. Once to Russia. Just 1 time. Very good. So there we go. Once. Now number 5. He didn't like Russia because, first paragraph. And let's see. Ronald, he didn't like Russia. Why? Why didn't he like Russia?
Because it's more cold.
Very good, because it's too cold in Russia.
It's cold in Russia.
It's cold. Very good. Now number 6 is for, let's see, for Kaylin. He has had how many wives? 4, 5, or 6? This one you can find it in the second paragraph. Love. How many wives did he have, Kate? You can read it here. Kaylee? How many wives did he have? Okay, then let me ask. Mari de Gonzalez, how many wives did he had, Mari? Oh, she left. Let me ask Maria de Rivera, how many wives did he have, Maria? Okay, let me ask Jose, how many wives did he have?
And 4.
4. Very good, Jose. That is correct. He had 4 wives. Where is it? 4 wives. We're about to finish. Number 7. He has been on television many times, once, or never. Let me ask Miguel. He has been on TV how many times? Miguel, you can find it in this one, in this paragraph. In this one.
Uh, never.
Never. Very good, Miguel. That is correct. He has never been on television. So we go with never. The last one. Let's jump to the last one. This one, let me ask Jenny. He has never eaten cats and rats. It's in the last paragraph. True or false?
Yes, it has.
Is?
What was the question? It was about if he eat cats
This
and
one.
rats, right?
He has never eaten cats and rats. Yes, no, or I
Yes.
don't know.
He said that yes.
Yes, that is true. Very good, Jenny. He has eaten cats and rats. Very good. Thank you so much for participating. And as you can see in this reading, you can find so many examples of the present perfect. He is basically talking about his life. So for this last activity, you are going to talk about your life. In a similar way, for example, you can say, I have had a very interesting life because when I was a kid, I used to play with my family. And you can say many things. You can say, I got married. If you have a family, you can say, I got married when I was 20 something. Share something about your life, like this colonel. Is that clear? Or do you have any question with the activity? Clear?
Repeat, teacher, please.
Yes. So basically, you are going to share something similar, not everything. It doesn't have to be this long, but you are going to share something about your life. Like the colonel, for example, you can say, I think I have had a very interesting life. And you can say, I am 25, for example, and you can say, I have had 2 jobs. And you can say, I went to this school when I was a kid. I used to play with my cousins. I got married when I was. Share things about your life.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Very good, Carla. Thank you so much for asking. So before you do that, you can practice with your classmates. So I'm going to create breakout rooms so you can share. You can share your life experiences with the others. And then when you come back, I'm going to choose 2 or 3 to share with the entire class. So let's create the breakout room. There we go. Very good. So practice with your classmates. And when you come back, you are going to share. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So, did you practice with your classmates? Okay, so now I'm going to choose 2 or 3 of you to share your life experiences, something similar to these texts that we read. So let's begin with Jose. Tell me, share something about your life, like the colonel. Jose, can you share something about your life experiences?
My what?
Your life experiences, like the paragraph.
Okay. Well, I born in a poor family. Then me and my parents tried to s- share and earn money working in the camp and making the earth, and opportunity came and we took it, and we started to work very hard, and at the end of the history, and something bad happened, and my best friend died in a fight that he were trying to keep well, because
Mm-hmm.
bad peoples were stealing
Mm-hmm.
the money that they were saving. Only
Okay,
that.
only that. Very good, Jose. It sounds like a very tough story, the one that you shared. But very good job. Thank you so much for sharing. And let's see, let me ask. Let's see. Jenny, let me ask you, can you share something, Jenny, about your life experience so far, Jenny?
Okay, when I born, I was in a family really big because, as I said before, I have like 4 siblings, and we were not like poor, but we have we have like nothing left,
Mm-hmm.
or oh yeah, just have what we need. And I thought that I can remember like well my past days, but my dad used to work as a, I don't remember how can I say, pero como electricista.
You can say an electrician.
Okay, he was
An electrician.
electrician.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she was ama de casa. How can I say that?
She was a housewife.
Okay, she was a housewife. So my parents were not like in a relationship like too well, but I cannot say like I had a really bad life and things like that. I just have what we need. I lost my father when I was 11, but I think we get know like how to support or how to be alive in those years. And now I think I have a happy life with all my sons and with my two girls, like my 2 daughters. And yeah, I can like, how can I say, cuando me quejo?
You can say, sorry, what do you want to say, Denny?
No me quejo.
Ah, you can say, I can't complain.
And I can complain about everything. I have like meet a lot of places. I have been a lot of places like we're here in the country because I haven't like go to another country, but I really would like to travel, and that's it.
Very good. Amazing participation, Jenny. Thank you so much for sharing your life experience so far. And it's really amazing to hear that now you feel very happy with your family. Thank you so much. And also everybody who participated, just one thing. Before we go, when you want to say campo, you can say countryside. In the countryside. And what else? When you want to say yo nací, you can say I was born on, and then you say the date, right? I was born on. And remember, in the present perfect, always use the verb in the past participle. But very good job, guys. Thank you for sharing. And do you have any question before you go, or everything was clear? In this text, everything was clear, or any question that you have?
It's clear, teacher.
Very good, Carla. Thank you. So if you don't have questions, thank you for joining and see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night.
See you, teacher.
See you
See
tomorrow.
you. Take care.